What's up, guys? It's Mark Parson, cornerback pro, former NFL cornerback of the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints. All right, so today we got some Cowboys cornerbacks, Jordan Lewis now, and Chidobe Awuzie. And I will say this: I've watched Jordan Lewis since he was at Michigan. He's a rookie. He was a rookie this past year, or 2017. He was a rookie, and he's 5'10", 170. So he's not a big guy, but I just, you can kind of, I don't know. I think I just have the eye for spotting out talent and then seeing technique and just seeing good ball. Sometimes I would rather turn it off so I can just be a fan now that I don't play, but it's just hard. I want you guys to get my eye. That's why another reason I put this channel out. Because I know if you get my eye when you watch your film, you'll be able to, what you did wrong immediately. And then eventually one day when you want to be a scout or a coach, guess what? You'll have a natural eye. And you'll be able to coach your guys up, okay? So they're going against Crabtree, so we're going to get right into it. Make sure you guys email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Ask me for the one-on-one mastery program. I'm going to include the mind and body training, catching series, and kick and punt return series in there. And this is from me and other pro guys. Got some arena pro guys, CFL, NFL, and of course myself. So you're getting top-notch knowledge for very cheap. All right. So let's get into it. We got Jordan Lewis at the top. Now, one of the techniques that I teach in the one-on-one mastery program is called the soft shoe technique. And I have tons of videos on my channel. This is going to be my 800th video on the channel. But definitely go through the whole channel so you can see what I'm talking about because I show it. So let's watch it. We're up at the top. Soft shoe technique mastery right there. Excellent. And that's the thing about shorter guys, right? Shorter guys usually have good leverage and have really good feet and usually good hips. Obviously, if you're an athlete and you work on it. But if tall guys can move like him, tall guys can move like little guys when it comes to our feet and our hips, then you'll really be elite because that's obviously what they're looking for. But it has nothing to do with how tall this guy is. It's your eyes, feet, and then hands. Now watch this. Soft shoe. Let's watch it. Soft shoe techniques. When we give ground, it's like an inch back. Excellent job, guys. So let me show you something. What I noticed, because a soft shoe technique is where you inching back. Some guys take too many steps back. Some guys hop back. You really don't want to do that, man. It's literally inching back. You don't want to take more than 3 steps back, okay? So to the point where it turns into a back pedal. This is perfect. So you guys say, hey, coach, can you show me the perfect example of a soft shoe technique? Well, I show it and I demonstrate it in the series, the one-on-one mastery. But here you go right here, all right? Here you go right here. Watch this. I know his eyes are right here. They're glued right here. Now watch our feet, eyes, feet, hands. Watch this. So I talk about being careful with shooting 2 hands. Now the thing is, if he is right in front of you, so Michael Crabtree is right in front of him, then, obviously you can shoot 2 hands, okay? Just be mindful of, getting your hips locked. But this is perfect job. I wanted to spend a lot of time on this first one because this is how you do it, fellas. Stay square. You don't take too many steps back. You're giving him the purpose for it is let him give a little time to do all that stuff at the beginning, okay? This is Chidobe at the top. Let's watch Chidobe. Great job by the safety and Chidobe. All right, so he does the soft shoe technique too. If I got the receiver that's on the ball, a lot of the time, man, I would get on him, man. I would get on that line of scrimmage, and I'll get my hands a little early on him. Because technically, Crabtree basically, it looks like he fumbled his ball. Like he caught it and fumbled it. It's 3rd and 5. That's another thing. People ask me, when is the best time to use certain techniques? I always say the same thing, fellas. I say it depends. What is the alignment of the receiver? Which receiver are you going against? How wide is it split? How tight is it split? What is the down and distance? All of that stuff plays a factor. But let's watch this. So he's kind of off the ball right here. I'd rather be on the ball. But let's watch. Takes a couple steps back. Stays square for the most part. Makes the tackle. Gets the ball out. Great job by the DBs. Remember, we got to get the ball on the ground. We got to get the ball in our hands. Did they give it to him? I don't know. Let's see. They may have given it to him. Let's watch it. I like Jordan Lewis's soft shoe. And that's where I was talking about just being careful with shooting 2 hands. I think that ball is out. Oh, he got it back. I see. Okay. So we got to get the ball out and we got to get it. But great job of Chidobe. I always talk about that. So you young fellas, look, man, hey, that brings up a great point. If a guy catches the ball on you in one-on-one, so when you go to the Nike opening camp, you college guys, if you're doing one-on-ones in practice, if you NFL guys, AFL guys, you're in the game, you're in the more so practice. These are habits, practice habits. Look, every time NFL guys, pro guys do it more often than anybody. But man, look, do not give up when they catch the ball. Go up to them, rip the ball out, get the ball out every single play in practice, and that's the type of stuff that's gonna happen. Anytime, so right here, I'm probably not gonna even get through this whole video, but we got a lot of lessons. Look right here. All right, so he catches the ball. So we talk about this in prior videos. So Chidobe. So when you get an opportunity like this on Chidobe, all right, it's 3rd and 8. So looks like we're gonna get out the field, right? They're gonna run a stick route. What's the sticks? They're gonna go to the sticks. Well, the receiver didn't do a good job because he didn't get all the way to the sticks. So the quarterback, I mean, what can he do? Now, right here on the push out, wrap his legs up, man. When I say wrap his legs up, don't obviously don't hit him late so you get a penalty. What I'm saying is as soon as he's at opportunity right here, always bring the receiver down. Okay? So right here, when it's time to hit, wrap him up to the point where he falls all the way down. We used to get fined in the NFL for push outs. I'm talking about for my team. So you see how it's a push out? Guess what? When you bring these guys down, it's a psychological advantage. The receivers, the more they are on the ground, they don't have that confidence ain't building. You gotta understand how receivers think. Oh, I got 1 catch. Oh, I got 2 catches. Now they're getting their momentum up. They're getting their confidence up. Always bring them down to the ground. It's going to slow them up for the rest of the game. Always bring them down to the ground. Look, he's feeling himself, even though he didn't get to do what he was supposed to do and get the first down. He's feeling himself. All right. Always bring the jokers down. I'm telling you, it's going to pay off for you. You're going to be able to slow them down. And be careful of looking back too early because that kind of slowed Chidobe up a little bit. But wrap them jokers up. I'm telling you, it's going to pay off. Wrap them up, bring them down to the ground. Somebody who's really good at this is Malcolm Jenkins. Also know who you're going against. So know your opponent. I'm telling you, if there's a receiver that pushes off, it's Michael Crabtree. All right. So with that, you got to also understand, for the most part, refs are not going to call offensive pass interference like that. Look at this. He wants to create contact. So know that and be physical back with him. Great job, but Chidobe. He's like, yo, the dude literally ran into me. That's just how he plays. All right, so that's Jordan Lewis again. I like Jordan Lewis. I remember watching a clip of them in training camp. I think he's a rookie, and Des Bryant was, talking trash to all the cornerbacks. Um, Des Bryant was talking trash to all the cornerbacks, and Jordan Lewis is like, man, what's up, bro? Like, yo, you can't see me today. Like, they were really going at it. And Des Bryant's a big dude, We don't back down from anybody, man. I don't care who you are. We don't back down. That's our mentality. You feel me? I don't care how big you are, who you are, what's up. That's what I like about Jordan Lewis. Now, with this being said, on this play, there's a couple things that we could improve, right? So he makes the play on it. He makes a play on the ball. Does a good job with that. But right here, I want to show you something. It's a difference between what he did at the very beginning of the game. At the very beginning of the game, he stays really square, right? And is pressed, and he had excellent coverage. You want to be careful, especially with a guy like Crabtree, because if you let Crabtree get to the top of his stem, he's going to push off. So how do you not let him get to the top of his stem? Well, you have to have really good press technique at the beginning so that it takes him longer, and he has to break off his route at a different what's the word? Basically, he won't get to the top of his stem. So right here, you're gonna start to see a habit. So Jordan Lewis has a great job at the beginning of the game, and now watch, he's gonna start opening the gate a little bit more and more. So right here, let's watch it. Look at this. Now he does shuffle. Good job. He got hand on him. Also, be mindful of this. Don't get the habit of looking back too early. Okay? Always get the habit of squeezing tremendously, like squeeze a guy out of bounds if you can. All right? That's the goal. Now, watch what hand we go up with. Very dangerous with a guy with like Crabtree. Because Crabtree will push off, like I said. Watch this. Be careful with this right hand going up. The reason being, if you miss with the right hand going up, and I say the right hand, I'm talking about the outside. So if you're playing right corner, you're over here. If anything, you should have this right hand kind of right here on him so you can kind of secure the tackle just in case. And this hand should be shooting through the ball and through his hands. Because watch right here. We get the ball. Only go with that hand if you think you're gonna get the pick. Any other time, make sure you have the other hand on him and then strike with the inside hand so that you can secure the tackle if you miss. Because if he's not right here, I'm telling you, Crabtree's gonna catch the ball. And that's a touchdown. So just be mindful of that. So at the very beginning, again, know who you're going against and stay square. Stay true to your techniques. Remember at the beginning of the game, you know, Jordan was staying square, and I mean, it was perfect soft shoe technique. Good catch. You know, down here, we got to make sure, now he does a good job. We got to make sure we take away the slant, you know, so we're going to play inside. They're literally on the goal line. So we just got to make sure I would say buzz our feet so we can get our feet moving. It looked like his feet were kind of stuck in the cement, you know. Let's watch it. So your eye's going to be glued on him. So I would buzz my feet. That's how we used to do our blitz feet. And it'll just get your feet hot so you're ready to move. It's a tough play going against a good quarterback and a good receiver. Sometimes they're going to get it. We got to make sure we get the ball out. There's certain things you could do. Grab a finger, grab a hand, grab a wrist, which he basically did. He grabbed his arm, but Crabtree, I mean, he was really strong right there. So we got to be stronger. So notice how we start opening the gate tremendously right here. You see what I'm saying? So at the beginning of the game, we were staying really square. Then we started, later on in the game, we started opening it up a little bit. We still were shuffling. Now we're literally just, it's like it's no point that for us to even press. Let me show you one more time. It's dangerous. I'm telling you right now, it's dangerous going against a guy like Crabtree, yo. All right, so Crabtree's off the ball. I get it. Just make sure you got to be a little bit more patient. Get your feet hot, eyes on his waist, and mirror him as best you can. But you just don't want to open a gate right here. I would say Chidobe does a better job than Jordan right here. Let's watch it again. See it? Look. Now, if we're going to do a bell technique, we're going to have actually, and have I done a bell technique for you guys? I'm going to have to demonstrate it. I don't think I've done it. But if anything, we're going to open up inside and bail. All right? So I don't think this is a bell technique. I just think that Jordan just opened up really early because he was feeling uncomfortable, which does happen sometimes if the guy's off the ball. So what you want to do is practice that over and over again. Practice your press technique, just not with the receiver on the ball, but practice when he's off the ball and stay true to your technique. Because when Jordan Lewis is on point, he's on point. Right here, it's kind of dangerous with a guy like Crab, yo. Push off and almost makes the catch, you know? You can't let a guy like him get to the top of his stem. He's crafty. He's not the fastest guy. He's not necessarily the biggest guy, but he's crafty with the ball in the air. Good job fighting for it. Good job fighting for it. Especially us being a shorter guy. We want to have good technique at the beginning of the play and then be super aggressive at the end because, you know, that's what the coaches, that's what they want to say. Oh, he's 5'10". He's not tall enough. He's 5'9". He's not tall enough. He's too small. So we don't want to give them that opportunity to say that. So we got to ball out at the beginning with great technique and then be super aggressive and get really good positioning at the end, just like a basketball player when he's boxing out. I always bring up Dennis Rodman. Wasn't the biggest guy, wasn't the longest guy, wasn't the tallest guy, but God dog it, he would pull out 20 rebounds in an NBA game, all right? So I told you I wasn't going to get through this whole video, but hopefully you learned a lot. Make sure you guys email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Ask me for the one-on-one mastery so you can see my demonstration of the soft shoe techniques and the rest of the press techniques, all right? I'm include everything else in there. Improve your skills every day. Today, you got to get better, fellas. You got to get better. All right, stay tuned for the next video. Peace.